These youngins today got to be the dumbest people I've ever heard of, man. I haven't seen in my life. Like, it's ridiculous. You got cameras everywhere. You cannot commit a crime and don't be caught on camera. If you commit a crime, the cameras got you getting in your car, going away. They got you getting in your car, going to the crime. They got you committing the crime, right? They got everything. And the sad part about it is, these youngins, they know it and they don't care. They come online and even brag about, yo, I'm gonna do this with you. Yo, I had that, yeah, out the window. Like, they telling themselves. Homicide detectives don't even gotta come outside and do no investigation. They just sit online like this, right, and watch you tell on yourself. Once they get you down to interrogate, matter of fact, they don't even take you to the interrogation room. They take you right to prison because they got everything already. They got everything. So now you had a situation that went on in Texas a couple days ago with NLE Choppa. We know that NLE Choppa, he made a diss track towards NBA Youngboy, who's been in jail, who's been in and out of jail for a while with 1 quadrillion kids, right? We know that he made this weirdo diss track where he was looking real funny style in the diss track, right? So now they run into each other in Texas, and you got this guy Ben 10 and OG, somebody that's cool with NBA Youngboy. They online just talking about all kinds of weirdo stuff. Check this out.
And for two, hey, you seen them undercover cowboy hats them head on, then pull up like here, old Western sitting in the middle of a parking lot, but with a, man, come on, man. You on all these cameras doing all this with the police, and then you wait till you pull out a little baby toy and say, it could go down, it could go down. Hey, bro, I know you a man. Hey, I don't even gotta do that. Hey, man, just don't say street name and nothing, baby. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, fam. The only who's shaking like a stripper is you. And for two, again, hey, the two you had on the front line was undercovers. Tell them show they badges on it. Tell them two guys, your little two guys that you pay. Hey, tell them show they badge. Get on there and show them and tell them who you had on your front line. 2 officers. You went got a gun from an officer out another truck. You was gone. Hey, if we wanted to, you was gone. Dude, come on, be boo, fam. Be boo, you don't even know who you dealing with. Man, hey, like I said again, don't say street name and nothing, bro. Don't do that, bro.
Man, y'all know I don't really talk too much. I'll be chilling, bro. But, man, where you at, man? I'll meet up with you. You capping him with a brother name. Like, I'll meet up with you. Really, man, I'll do something with all y'all. You know what I'm saying? One-on-one, all together, I'll do something from the shoulders. I don't need no stick pin. To be talking again, do something from the shoulder. Let's see what nigga at, bro. I don't know what turns me and my brothers no more, nigga. Hey, ain't gonna play with them, though. Like, we could do something from the shoulder. Oh, God. Or we could take it to your end. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, baby boy.
So the part that's mind-boggling to me is these guys, they're touring the country, right? Making millions of dollars, right? They got access to the most beautiful young girls you can get. They got all kinds of premium coochie, right? They got money, they got cars, they got everything. They still ain't happy. That's how I be thinking a lot of these dudes are gay. So let's get this straight. You got a whole bunch of money in the bank. When you go outside, you got a whole bunch of women that every man wants, and she's willing and ready. But you rather gangbang and beef with men. No, these dudes like men. They don't like women. They don't like money. You'd rather go to jail and be sitting in jail with a bunch of old heads telling stories about what they used to be. Right? That's what a lot of these young dudes, man, that's how they get that. I'm confused. I'm really confused, right? So they tried to press him, right? They talking about they got firearms, they ready to pow each other while they on tour, and it's a whole bunch of money to be made. You're responsible for your family. You got a bunch of kids. You got access to everything that a man would, and you're willing to throw it all away, right? So then we get, at the end of the day, NLE Choppa, he posted this. At the end of the day, MF tried to pull a move to say they pressed your boy, and it backfired. And I see, and I see and peep the plot. I see what's going on, laughing my ass off. I got in the car and drove away after I realized Jiggers wasn't on nothing, right? MF pulled up on me and didn't follow through with the plans. I can't respect it. Stood on 10 like the commandments. I overly stamped that, right? But again, like these dudes, man, listen, these dudes is crazy, man. I respect that how bruh flipping narratives. Like I drove off running from a man when I stood in the parking lot asking what he want to do with fire in a hand, right hand on the Bible. I'm hot about that. I'm reading it the way they wrote it. I'm hot about that. Cause it's steady be a misconception going on. I ain't tuck my tail. I fear none. Jiggers got the best of me. And in that situation, my 2 feet was in quicksand. Oh my God, man. Listen to these dudes, man. I was drowning and standing on business. Come on, man. Go play with your mammy. So he's pissed off, right? Because he feels like he has to go out of his way. He feels like he has to go out of his way to impress you guys, right? So he came online and said this.
I stamp on everything I love, bro. What type of gangster pull up on a man, say they gonna do something to a man, and pull out their phone on everything I love, bro? Baby ARP in hand, man. I just asked these folks, what you wanna do? Why y'all keep staring at me? I'm sitting here, right in the drive, parking lot, right there, telling them what they wanna do. Man, them shaking, man. 3, you shaking. Ben, shaking. Y'all niggas ain't doing. Listen, then right after that, I hop in the car, I'm like, man, what y'all wanna do? Y'all don't wanna do nothing. Pull off in the whip, now niggas wanna pull their phone out, man. I had 2 niggas on the front line that would have laid y'all down. Come on, man. If you gonna post something, post that, bro. Listen, bro, go pull the surveillance camera footage up. I was just standing there, wide in the middle, butt booty naked, flat foot in the parking lot. You niggas ain't do, bro. I drove off. I was hanging out the window with that, screaming, do something. What happened then? You pulled out a phone, bro. I'm not finna catch. Man, listen, I'm on straight self-defense, man. I'm not on offense, man. Listen, bro, I'm not promoting no violence, bro. I swear to God, cuz I'm not on nothing, bro. But I cannot just believe, man. I don't want no misconception, bro. I don't smoke with nobody. I don't want beef with nobody.
This dude said he was standing out there butt booty ball naked, and he was butt booty ball naked, hanging out the car with that right? But then he comes and says, man, I don't want to promote no violence. I'm telling you, man, a lot of these guys, man, they're young, undeveloped brains, but these dudes are crazy. I wish they could hear themselves talk, man. That's why I tell y'all, man, if you're raising sons out there, raise them to be an urban nerd, please. Please. And I'm telling you, if NBA Youngboy or NLE Choppa seeing this, man, I question y'all actuality, man. I just don't understand. You got guys that's in Memphis, guys that's in Baton Rouge, where y'all come from, that'll get a left pinky finger, man, to be in y'all position to have money, to be able to travel the world, to be able to take care of their mamas, be able to take care of their families, all their children, put money up, leave an inheritance, do all that kind of stuff. They not married, go out and have access to all kinds of races of women, right? Y'all in those positions, and y'all want to fight each other and be locked up with a bunch of men. Y'all not straight men, man. You can't be a straight man. It's impossible, right? Like when you put the logic to this, when you put the logic to it, the positions that they're in, they willing to give it all away to be locked up with a bunch of men. But he wasn't done.
Feel me? But we are not about to sit here and build a narrative that I just ran from somebody, bro, when I was just chilling, having family time, guy. And I ain't even trying to be on no gang, none of that, gang. I'm just saying I'm having family time. As I'm leaving, y'all pulling up. I already know what happened. Somebody dropped the low, that's cool. Y'all pulled up, though. And y'all ain't do nothing, bro. Y'all had on, bro had on gloves. And y'all ain't do nothing, bro. Y'all just started recording, bro. That's not cool. That ain't gangster, bro. And then you talking about I ran, fool, when you know I was just standing there asking y'all, what do y'all want to do? That's not straight. I don't feel that cool, bro. And I ain't trying to get on the hoe and bark, bro. I'm just saying, bro. That's not. What happened, Mike?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing.
What they do?
Nothing. They filmed. They filmed.
What they do?
Hey.
What the? Cuz. Hey, time out. Did I not have ARP in my hand? Was I not flat foot, butt booty naked? Did I not walk to the car and go grab my shit, then ask them what they want to do?
On my life.
On everything, didn't it?
On everything on my kids.
On my kids too. Man, listen. All 3 of my kids can drop right now if I did not
They
just
had
ask
a
them.
gun and scared to touch them.
They didn't, bro, come on. Y'all always thinking I'm the one that's the hoe, man. Come on. Wait, one more thing. Before I retreat, I'm not gonna I don't put no shit happen.
That might almost died. That's what I almost
No, he ain't almost died. We ain't almost do that to him. But
Nigga felt our presence. I said,
Listen.
nigga felt our presence.
yes.
A nigga knew what it was. That's why they.
Yes.
He knew not to pull that one for sure, but he didn't pull
They
it
didn't
out.
want to insert.
Now-
They didn't want to do nothing violent.
Now, time out. Was it justified that they could have did something and blew us down and
Yeah,
got
they
off
could've
because
killed
we had wet in hand?
Everybody had guns.
Everybody had wet in hand.
Right.
Okay,
Everybody.
now what did they have in their hand?
Nothing.
What did Ben have in his hand when we drove off?
A phone. He was recording.
Come on, man.
So he was out there butt booty naked. Now I know he wasn't out there butt booty naked for real. We know that. But again, man, like these dudes are weird, man. These dudes are straight up weirdos, right? Now Charleston White, he saw this and he been speaking on this for a while. He also spoke on it after NLE Choppa made that diss track, right? But he went on his social media and he said this.
What you think about NLE Choppa block? Stop putting these on my mind. I'm talking about ugly African. Come put Z-boys on my mind. Houston boy flow, I think. I used to think NLE Choppa was an intelligent little fella. But here lately, y'all think something wrong with him. Y'all think, man, he's bad guy, that old she got him doing these dance lesson shit, trying to rap gangster, but yeah, moving like Elvis and Michael Jackson, simultaneously. And no, you can't do that. And some few like Justin Timberlake hit her too. And put out there. I said, man, I called the nephew. He stopped. Tell man, go back to that little walk you had. You might get them hoes. You go back with that stage walk, but that dance you doing with that man, that little dent head boy, man, that boy to hurt you.
So I got my son right here. Now, from this situation we've been talking, and when you look at this NBA Youngboy and NLE Choppa, right, and how they making all this money, you know, you like to rap, and you see how hard it is and how hard you working to get your craft, right? Mm-hmm. When you get to the level that they on, would you be willing to just give it all up like this over a stupid rap beef?
No, I'm gonna switch up. Like, I think it's stupid because you insert yourself into something that had nothing to do with you in the start. It only has something to do with like King Von, Lil Durk, and Youngboy and Quando Rondo. And somebody got killed over it, and now you trying to retaliate. But you from a whole different part. You're not even from the rack. You from Memphis.
Yeah.
So
let me ask you though. If you working like the way you working, and say you get to the level of an NBA young boy, you traveling the country, you got money to take care of your mama, you got money to take care of me, your daddy, right? You putting millions in the bank, you got children, you got access to all the beautiful women, you got all the things that you want. Would you be willing to throw that away, be locked up with a bunch of men because you beefing with some dude?
no.
Right? When you think of the logic behind it, it sounds real dumb, right?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, now listen, you young guys. So you heard it from the OG, and you heard it from my son. When you step back and you get your ego out, it doesn't make any sense, right? What are you talking about? You hanging out the window with that? Yeah. They doing that in South Memphis and in Orange in Memphis. Why are you hanging out the window with the yeah?
And if I can say one more thing, if you watch some interviews, like I was watching the Gilly and Dirk interview, Dirk was saying, why I do that when I got $1 million on the table or $2 million, and it came because of my fan base, my girl, and all that. So like, I watch some rappers say what they say, like Gilly or Dirk. I watch them in the interviews, and they say the same thing I'm saying.
So and then look at the situation that Dirk in, like now, like you gave it all away.
I got a different opinion on that. I got like if we want to talk about it, I have a very different opinion on that.
Let me ask you a question. Where he at?
He in jail.
There you go. Where he got a lot of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it doing him any good in jail?
No, it's not.
There you go. There you go. But I want to just, to get that perspective. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think. I mean, if you made it this far, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, I love y'all. Till next time. Peace.